Yo, YouTube Nation! The chat's right here, Siggy's right there, and our guest today on episode 4 of Stay in the Pod, we have the man himself, Lacy. Hey, how you doing?
Let's
Yeah.
Anyway,
Lacy!
Lacy, introduce yourself for the people who don't know who you are.
I'm Lacy, and I'm a Twitch streamer.
Okay.
Give your height and wingspan.
Yep.
Okay.
Height, wingspan, and don't forget the weight.
Weight. Okay. 5'9". Wingspan, and I'm actually down to 252 pounds.
Let's clap it up for him, chat.
Oh wait, I forgot. I read. Well, chat. YouTube. We read the comments. I saw that everyone was saying Siggy's too loud. That is actually some real comments, by the way. All right. So yeah, just let us. You'll know when we catch our flow state.
Yeah.
Okay. First things first. Lacy, how are you today, man? I mean, this is all on stream, by the way. This is nice, man. How's life with you?
Yeah. It's pretty good. You know, I'm in Miami. Today's stream was good. It was long, but it was pretty solid. I was supposed to end by now, but my plans got canceled.
What was your plans?
I was supposed to have a friend coming over.
Oh, really? Who's the friend?
Her name's Darla.
Oh, why don't you tell us about Darla?
What do you want to know about her?
Oh, where'd y'all meet? How's y'all's current relationship? You know, give us a little update.
Chad, do y'all want audio?
Well, we met. She came over to stream one day at Aiden's warehouse. That's how we met. And then our current relationship.
Well, let's backtrack a little before we even get into this.
Yeah.
Well, how you said Aiden? Like, wait, let's talk about your story. Where did you come from to get to the position of even meeting Aiden? Like, where did you start? Where did you start?
Your blow up has been very quick for those who don't know, and it's kind of like a little bit of a mystery for those who don't know. You know, where you start, when you started streaming, what did you start doing when you were streaming? So go ahead and explain your little come up.
Yeah, so I've been streaming for probably like full time a year, but I've been streaming in total for probably 2.5 years. I averaged like 6-8 viewers.
Mods, be on timing or we're going sub only.
I averaged 12 viewers. I was live for a week straight doing a subathon with 12
time
viewers.
out.
How does that work?
Time out, idiots, bro.
There was this one guy that just kept donating. He donated like 5K to me. And that was when I was in college. So I then started donating to streamers. I would donate to like Faxity, Clicks, and just troll them and like talk shit. And Clicks was someone I donated to a lot to talk shit. And he invited me to stream once into a call, and we just started like talking shit, and then the clips went viral. And that's pretty much how it started.
So when you were streaming like 2.5 years ago, like you said, was it always just Fortnite, or did you do anything else?
Yeah, I just did Fortnite, no camera, no anything, just Fortnite. But I wasn't like normal streaming Fortnite. It was more like it wasn't like just playing the game. I would do more personality stuff in Fortnite. Like I would rent e-girls from this one website called ePal and then play with them, and like if we won, they'd have to give me an e-kiss. I would just
Aww. That's borderline harassment, but you know, content is content.
Interesting. When you first started streaming, what was like your goals? Like, did you ever expect to be like where you are right now? Because right now, I mean, you're on your quote-unquote come up. You know, I believe the come up is always a thing, depending on when you want to stop streaming and taking it seriously. But you know, you've been killing the game. You've been doing X, Y, and Z. Did you ever think you would get to this point right now?
No, and I never even had the intention to be honest. Like I said, I was in college. I was studying pre-law.
Pre-law.
Do you mind sharing where you went to college, or do you want to keep that under wraps?
No, I don't mind saying it. I was going to a college called Mercyhurst University. It's a private college.
Does anybody know where that is?
It's in Pennsylvania. But it was just like a college in my hometown because I had a full scholarship to go. So. Oh
damn! So you were you were a good cookie in high school, yes?
Yeah, I had pretty good grades in high school.
Wait, you had good grades? What were your grades?
I had like a 3.9 GPA.
Wait, is that high? That's high, no?
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Jesus. Wait, so when you first started streaming, when did you like leave college? I guess like I'm actually serious. I don't even know that. Like,
Well, yeah. So let's backtrack a little bit. First off, let's get. How old are you now?
I'm 21.
So you're 21. You've been streaming 2.5 years. So that means you would have started when you were like a freshie in college, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because well, I've always played Fortnite competitive, just like, but I wasn't good. I would just like get like top 500s, couple top 100s here and there.
You just like Ron.
it's a
Sorry.
podcast, Siggy.
Sorry.
So I would get like a couple placements here and there. So I just, when I had free time in college, I would just stream here and there for fun. It wasn't like anything serious, and I never thought it would go anywhere. I just did it because I enjoyed it.
So at what point were you like, okay, maybe I should start taking this thing serial?
No food. Yeah, cause like that's a big thing to have one good grades and then automatically just be like, all right, I'm getting out of college. Like, what was
And law? Did you want to be a lawyer or no?
Yeah, I did. Well, my first year of college, I was just a normal business major because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And then I had a criminal justice class that I really liked, so I just decided to switch my major to criminal justice to study pre-law. But when I realized that I wanted to do it like full time was probably, I don't know, my first ever stream after being on Clix' stream. I remember I went live and I had like 80 viewers that stream. And then as soon as Clix went live, I went down to like 4. Yeah. So there was a little bit of time where I would go live. So here's the issue is I was making decent money.
What's decent
but
money?
When I first started
Streaming?
like when I was like right after Clicks, like initially after Clicks,
Yeah.
probably like $2,000-$3,000 a month,
Damn.
and that was good. I was in college; it was better than my job at the time because I worked at Walmart and Panera. I was working 2 jobs.
Okay.
And I was making like $2,000-$3,000 a month, and I remember like it just kept casually growing just because of TikTok clips, obviously playing with Clicks. Like you just get some of his community, but the issue is always that as soon as he would go live, I would have no viewers. So I started going live at 9 a.m.
I remember those streams.
I'd go live at 9 a.m. and I would stream till 4 was when Clicks would go live. But
We call that shift sniping.
Yep, pretty much. The issue with that was I was skipping classes to do it. So my grades started to drop.
And how'd your parents feel about that?
That was my question. Yep.
They didn't know. I didn't tell them.
Oh.
I didn't tell them about my grades. I didn't tell them I was skipping school. I didn't tell them anything.
Do they know now?
Probably not, no.
What?
Okay, well, what was it like telling your mom, I guess? This is jumping the gun, but like, hey, I'm dropping out of college.
Book the full ride.
Yeah, that's a big risk.
Yeah,
Actually,
right.
before that question, let me ask you this. Were you nervous taking that risk, having a full scholarship to college, completely dropping it, and basically, like, risking it all? Like, what was your thought process before that? Like, were you nervous? Obviously, you were nervous, but, like, were you, like, going all in type of thing, or what was it?
The issue, I wasn't nervous when I came to make the decision because the issue at the time was I fell so in love with streaming that I just completely stopped going to school. I was living in my dorm, and I think there was a time where it went like a month and a half by where I didn't go to a single class. I was skipping exams, just staying in my dorm, just streaming every day, 8-10 hours a day.
Full risking it, like all in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you have a lot of friends at the time or no?
Yeah, I would still go out on the weekends here and there, but for the most part, I just full grinded. And at that point, I was averaging like 400 or 500 viewers with no face cam.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, 400. Okay, so yeah, to the mom or dad question, what did they think when you were dropping out? What was that conversation like?
What surprised. So my dad's always been against the whole gaming stuff. Like ever since I was a kid, like he didn't want me to game because he doesn't understand. He's like an old head. My mom wasn't against it, but she wasn't for it. She was just kind of like in the middle. But when I actually went to them and told them like, hey, I'm dropping out of school, the way I worded it was, I'm going to take a gap year.
So you lied.
The whole gap year
Well,
trick.
no, because if it didn't work out in that year, I would have ended up going back. But I
Would you
showed
still
them
had the full ride?
no.
Mm.
I showed them my Twitch payout from the month before, which was my biggest ever. It was $32,000.
Yeah, Clippers. Kawhi.
It was well, it was because I did a 14-day subathon in college.
Ew,
It was
so
I remember it was Thanksgiving break, and I stayed in my dorm while everybody went home to their families for the break. I stayed in my dorm and did a 2-week subathon because no
and
one was there.
and receiving $32,000 at what age?
19 or 20. I
19.
Think. I don't
Let's
remember
just
the
say
exact.
let's just say 19, right? What was that like? $32,000.
Well, hold up. Now let's see what the parents thought when you showed them that Twitch pay stub of 32 big ones. What did they say?
My mom was super impressed. My dad said, "Is it real money?" He was like,
Is this real, chat?
Yeah, he didn't want to see it until he didn't believe it until it was in my bank account. And then
when
once
it
it
hit
went
your
to my
bank.
bank account, then I showed him and he was like, okay, I mean, hey, if this is what you want to do and you're making money, then do it. And ever since that day where I showed him that, he's literally been the person who's always like, since then, he's been him and my little brother. My little brother literally has been supporting me since I had 5 viewers. I remember I would stream to 1 or 2 viewers, and my little brother would always have me tabbed on his computer, on my mom's laptop, and on his phone, just so I would have more viewers. And he would always tell me, like, you just got to keep streaming.
Damn, bro, that's against TOS, but God bless, man.
And, hey, I don't care.
Wait, can we get an age check?
I was a 1 viewer Andy.
Nice, bro.
How old is he? He's 17 now.
Damn.
Too old.
Anyways, $32,000. What was that like for you? Did you spend it on anything? Did you save it? What was the thought process right there? That's 32 big ones, if you will.
Yeah, I bought a new PC and like a whole new setup with it, and that's it. And then I just saved the rest, put the rest in my bank account.
Okay, and that was when you quit college, right?
That was so that month it was during my second semester. It was right before a break. It was that month, and then I had the next month after that was the one more month I did in school. Well, I moved back home for like a month because I dropped out.
And
I
where's
moved back
home?
Well, it's still in Erie, Pennsylvania, but it was like I moved out of my dorm back into my parents' house for a month until I decided to go to Texas.
Okay.
Because the issue with streaming at home was I couldn't stream late because everybody was sleeping and they would hear me screaming. So,
And then moving to Texas, how was that? How did that come about?
Yeah, what made you be
was
like, I'm moving to Texas?
that was when the Fortnite server switched, and I was playing Fortnite a lot, and I got my first earnings in a few tournaments when I took the break. So I was like, and then Clicks was like, "Yo, come to Texas. We can like hang out, do content together." And then at that point, my viewers, I'm pretty sure I was averaging around 700 to 800. And then
Were you still shift sniping at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I shift snipe.
I got y'all, chat.
Yeah, because you have to. Like, if you have somebody who you like helped you like build your community off of, you literally have to, or else they're just gonna leave when you go live. So I just decided to move. I think the month I made like 8,000 on Twitch that month. So like it was a pretty steady like 5,000 to 8,000 a month off Twitch at that point that I was making. So I was like,
it was Twitch like your only source of income at the time?
Yeah, because TikTok didn't have like the program yet.
What was that like? You know, making however much money, was it like enough for you at the time? Because you're paying rent now, you're paying for food, you're not at home. This is like what is that like? Were you scared of anything? Like this is like a big risk. Like I don't know how much rent you're paying. Yeah, food.
It was a huge risk. So here's another thing is before I moved. No, I didn't have one of those yet.
No.
Before I moved, I never left Pennsylvania.
Like just like the whole state or like ever?
I was never on a plane. I never left the state in general my whole life. So I moved to a whole new state in a big city by myself into my own apartment for the first time ever, like all in a month, just like snap.
At what, 19, right? Or 20?
I want to say 19. 20.
That's scary, chat. For a lot of you who don't know, that is very scary.
And I had a dog.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Stay on pace. Damn, bro. So how much were you paying a month, let's say,
In rent,
in everything combined? Like, let's say your monthly expensive. What was it like? And you're saying at this time also you're only making, not only, but you know what I'm saying, like $5,000 to $8,000. So what was your
yeah,
expenses?
2,500 to 3K, I'd say a month.
Okay, so you're making around what a month you think after expenses?
I'd say in between. I'd say 5, 6K at that point.
And you're comfortable with that, I would assume, no?
No.
Whoa, why do you say no?
I don't know what it is. Every step in my career, every single time, whether it's money, like content, everything, even though I know it's good or good enough, I've always wanted more. Like I've always wanted to do better. I don't know if it's just my personality. I don't know. I don't think it's greed. I think it's just like I have high expectations for myself, so I always want to see myself do better. So at the time, like I was making 5,000 a month after paying everything, but it wasn't enough. I want to make 10, and then when I was making 10, I wanted to make 20. It's just like I don't know. That's just how I am.
Now, with that mindset, right? A lot of people, I can speak for myself because I'm one of those mindsets. I think most people are who really are hustlers. With that mindset, Siggy, you can add on to this. I feel like when you start chasing the more and more, when you started seeing, let's say, decreasing in anything, whether it be viewers, whether it be money, how did that make you feel? Because that could also be a turning point for a lot of people and mess up your flow, if you will.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been there yet.
Okay.
Are you ready for that day when it comes? Because it will come. I hate to
know,
tell
bro.
you.
Happens
I mean,
every
I
day.
yeah, I
Exclamation mark
know.
2023.
I know. No, I don't. I haven't been there yet. And I don't know how I'll handle it when it happens, but I'll figure it out hopefully.
So
But
what was that step in your mind? What
Happy
what was the
birthday,
switch that
Rockin'.
flip when you were like, okay, how do I go from making 8K to 15K to 20K? What was your like your day to day like? Oh, what do I got to do to hit that next level?
well, the first step that I knew I had to take, I think when I first moved to Dallas, I was I was just still streaming hand cam,
Oh, this is
and
still before face cam.
dude, I didn't start face cam till a month after I moved to Dallas.
And were you
Um,
scared showing your face? What was the reason you
yeah,
never?
100%. Well, I've always been insecure, obviously because of my weight.
Damn.
So I was super insecure. I was so scared to show my face, especially since it was such a built up thing that was hyped up. And then like people like always want to see my face because I have never shown it in 3 months. I've been streaming. I'm coming up in the Fortnite scene. So then the night I showed my face, I remember I did some dumb shit, bro. I like stretched my face cam out to try to make me look skinnier. And it like completely backfired and did the exact opposite. And then I remember like Yox like posted the tweet. It got like thousands of likes, and then I turned into a whole meme for the entire night. And I remember that was like the hardest night of my life, bro.
Did you rage end stream after that, or like how did you take that mentally?
I was just so uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I was just sitting there so uncomfortable with that people were looking at my face while I was playing because I wasn't used to it. So I was just kind of like not moving. And then I ended after like 45 minutes. And then that's when everybody started tweeting. And I was so sad then. I was so depressed.
Well, what was the breakthrough for that? Sorry, Ron, but what was the breakthrough for that where you're like, okay, you know what? F it, I'm comfortable now. I don't care what anybody has to say.
Just doing it. Like, after, I'd say it took me probably, after I did a face cam stream, I stopped for another 2 weeks. I didn't do it again. I just started doing no face cam streams again. And then I was like, okay, I just got to do it. So then I did it for like a week and a half straight, just face cam every day, 4 or 5 hour streams a day. And I just kind of got used to it.
Did you
I
lose
started,
viewers, gain viewers? What was that
oh
like?
no, I gained viewers. I think at that point I jumped from probably 800, 850 to over 1,000 average viewers with face cam. So I knew I had to break through and just get it like out of my head.
So if you're saying
So
that
I
you're
did it.
so insecure, someone in chat just asked, but this is what I was gonna ask you anyway before Siggy talked. I was gonna say, if you're so insecure about these jokes back then, are you still insecure to this day, or do you just
No.
play it off like a joke, or so how'd
I
you
mean,
get over that insecurity?
I don't know. I think I just kind of got used to it. Like,
Does that sadden you at all?
no,
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, at the beginning, obviously, it made me upset because that's what I was so scared of. Right, was people making fun of me. I've always been scared of what people think about me, people making fun of me. But as I just got used to it, I kind of just embraced it and turned it into like a joke. And then that also kind of made me come to terms with everything, and it just kind of turned into like a joke, I guess.
And when you were streaming, right, now we're getting 1,000 viewers. What was your mindset right here? Was this like, what am I going to do next? Am I still going to play Fortnite? Like, what was your, like, goals and ambitions at this point? Because, like, I feel like once you start reaching a certain point, whether it be streaming or in any type of job, you start thinking of, like, long term, right? Where you drop out of college, you're starting to make good money, you're averaging X amount of viewers. What was next for you?
I mean, I plan to just keep playing Fortnite. I was doing 3 TikToks a day at that point. And honestly, now that I think back to it, I don't think I didn't have a plan. I was just kind of having fun. Going live every day, doing what I wanted to do, having fun.
And then you said you were playing Fortnite for a while. What made you take the risk to transition out of Fortnite? Like, how was that? And, like, what was that like? Because I feel like that's a big step. You know, as someone who was once in that position, exclamation mark 2023, I failed miserably. So, you know, someone like you who's succeeding, what is that like? You know, like, what was that? Were you scared dropping out of Fortnite? Like, stop playing it? Were you worried that your viewers were going to go down? Did they go down? And what was it like? Were you making less money?
No. I think I did it really
Strategically.
Yeah. I planned it really well. I super slowly did it over like a course of a couple months. I would throw in a couple IRL streams here and there, a couple streams where I wouldn't play Fortnite here and there. I would play a new game here and there until I slowly just started playing less every day until I
Phasing it out completely.
Yeah. It was a really long process though.
Because I'll tell you, one of the first clips, and I'm sure a lot of the chat can agree, both Ron and Lacy's, the first clip that I saw on my TikTok from Lacy, where I audibly out loud laughed.
For the sub.
You know exactly what clip this is.
Oh, Ron.
It was the drive-through. It's the infamous drive-through
I will
clip.
let you do anything
So,
to me.
Yeah.
so first off, I want to ask, because I noticed, is this clip real or was it fake?
It was okay. So here, it was one of my friends behind me, but it's not like we planned to do it. Like we're not. It's not like we said, "Oh, you say this to me while we do it." It was just kind of like Ron, you know how it is. Like when you do IRL streams, how natural things happen. Like how natural clips happen. It was just like a thing where I was sitting there ordering for a long time as a joke for the stream, and then he behind me started yelling at me. Yeah.
Whatever you say. Damn, yes, that was your major clip. How many views did that get? And did you notice a difference in your stream after that? Like, you know, I'm pretty sure that went viral. No?
Where a lot of people, hey, here from TikTok.
No, so it went viral. Like it got like 15 million views on TikTok. I saw a couple, like it probably, I'd say overall it definitely got over 30 million views. But it didn't correlate to my stream at all because I didn't have socials on there on the screen, and I don't think it wasn't my style of content. So like they tune into a stream after they see that and I'm playing Fortnite. It just I didn't really see a difference.
Okay.
So at this point, you're averaging like what, 1 to 2, maybe 3,000 viewers, right? You're doing you groomed your audience, so you're doing IRL content, other games.
No, I was still playing Fortnite at that point.
Yeah, but you're actively grooming them at that time, right?
Yeah, I'm actively grooming them. Yeah.
I think at this time you also started on YouTube, correct? You started making some cameos and some clicks videos.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, cameo? What does that mean?
Like featured in some videos.
Yeah, like you know, like a collab.
Yeah, that was when I first started doing YouTube. Well, that was when I transitioned from just my main Lacy channel to my Lacy live channel, because I wanted. It was just a better business decision to have a live channel instead of a main because I wasn't posting much. But yeah, at that point, I'd say I was averaging in between 1,500 and 2,000 viewers, I think.
And then this is like right when you started. So like when you say that you were like transitioning from Fortnite to IRL or just chatting, I guess, right? When did that like occur where you just fully switched?
After the last FNCS, before the one that's going on right now.
And then yeah, go ahead.
I started, so it fully hit for me when I started playing Grand Theft Auto, and I realized how much I like didn't enjoy Fortnite because I actually enjoyed playing GTA. I could go live, play GTA for like 8 hours straight and not get bored. And then I brought e-dates back. Like I started doing e-dates.
Now,
Just
you say brought
because.
e-dates back. By any
Mhm.
chance, who was your inspiration maybe in streaming? Do you have any inspiration, from any streamers?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's obvious, Aiden. I've been watching Aiden for like 4 years. So, like, I watched him religiously. I was in college, I would stay home and everybody would go out partying. I'd stay home to watch like an Aiden stream.
Dick sucker.
I mean, I'm being honest. Like that's what it was. Like I literally was obsessed. I would watch. I wouldn't miss a stream. I remember I had like over 1,000 hours watched in one of the Twitch recap things.
That was Bruce
Like
drop
it,
him off for me, so I respect you, yeah.
yeah, no, it was like that was fun to me. Like staying in and watching an Aiden stream.
And,
Was there anybody else other than Aiden? Like it could be YouTubers or streamers that not even that you took inspiration from, but you just watched a lot growing up.
Uh, no, I didn't really watch. Oh, I watched. No one's. I'll be surprised if anybody in the chats know who this is. But I watched this guy named Groovy Mac a lot.
Oh, I know him. No, I'm just kidding.
I doubt anyone in the chat knows who it is.
What does he? What does he do?
I don't think he does anything anymore. But he used to smoke weed and just play Fortnite.
So.
And that's how I found out about Fortnite.
Oh, really? So this was like
Yeah.
this was like what,
So long
2018?
ago. But I was never into the internet stuff. Like, so I never had like a YouTube or a Twitch or anything. Like, I just played Madden and 2K.
So if you weren't into the internet stuff, then what were you in as like a kid? Were you in sports, extracurriculars? Were you just like geek?
No, I played basketball, football, and
Oh, good luck
I
for the
just
sub.
like I said, I played like a lot of Madden and 2K.
So that leads to the first question of many.
Mm,
Athletic.
Yeah, I always tell everybody.
There's
I'm athletic.
pictures of you when you
Mhm.
were way skinnier. Not hateful, just pointing it out. How
Mhm.
did the weight begin, if you don't mind me asking? It's a sensitive topic, but I feel like it's a topic to talk about.
Yeah, no, I've said it before. I've always like, even growing up, like, I was always like not heavier. I wasn't heavier, but I was like everybody else was super like skinny, right? And I just had like a little bit of meat on me. But obviously playing basketball, it wasn't like that. And then my junior and senior year, I lost because of COVID. So that's when I started playing Fortnite, and I was just sitting inside 12 hours a day playing Fortnite, ordering DoorDash, being lazy,
Damn.
and I just gained weight. Yeah.
And then, so you played, so Siggy, what did you say before? You were saying something I wanted to add on.
Well, yeah, I wanted to see what sports he was in. Were you any good at these sports, or what were you best at? What position did you play? What was
Well,
your favorite?
I played football 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I was a wide receiver, and then I played basketball
Train.
4th grade through my sophomore year of high school.
Okay, and
And-
then how did you decide that playing all these sports, how do you just decide that, like, you want to be a lawyer? Like, did you want to be anything for sports
No, I
growing
didn't.
up?
Yeah, no, I wanted to play basketball in college.
And
Well-
when did you realize, damn, I'm not made for this shit?
It wasn't. I didn't realize that. It was the fact that I lost my season my junior year.
Oh, so you were gonna go D3, or you were gonna try to as a 5'9".
I would have walked. I definitely would have walked on to my college team.
You think you would have made it?
Yeah, I was good. I mean, I was a freshman playing varsity. I didn't start, but I was playing
wow.
varsity as a freshman.
That's pretty impressive for
Yeah.
those of you who don't know. What position did you play?
I was a guard. Yeah, I just kind of like I'd play point guard here and there, bring it up, but most of the time I would just kind of. They had like designated plays for me where I'd come off like an elevator door screen and like shoot a three. I was a shooter.
Interesting. Do you have any clips?
There's definitely clips out there. Yeah.
You got a huddle?
A what?
A huddle? You don't know what huddle is? It's where you post all your gameplay from high school.
No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest.
Trainer XTV, no shot. Lacy played point guard in the cafeteria.
Okay, so you lost your junior and senior year of high school, which I'm sure a lot of the chat did, because of COVID. Everybody had Zoom graduations. Where did you decide? Okay, it's time to pick up the mouse and keyboard and try to play Fortnite. Were you just a casual player at
Well,
first, or did you always want to go?
Yeah,
pro?
no, I didn't even have a PC. I was just a console kid always, and like I said, Fortnite was my first ever shooter game. So I never played I played zombies a
Never
little bit.
played any like.
I played zombies a little bit. I remember the only zombies I ever played was I think it's Black Ops 1. It was like Kino der Toten.
Okay.
I played that a little bit, but I always just played Madden and 2K. And so when COVID hit, that's when I found out about Fortnite because like that's when it was in its prime. Everybody was playing, and I just started playing like on my console, on my controller, on my console with my friends. We would literally play all day. And then I got a PC for Christmas, and
Aw.
And the rest is history.
yeah, pretty much.
So moving now that you're in Miami, we talked about your Dallas era, Dallas arc, with Clit. Now you're in Miami. What would you say? Like, walk us through a day in the life of Lacy. What's a normal day look like for you?
Right now in Miami,
Yeah.
right now I'll wake up at 11:30. I'll drive to my personal trainer at 12:30. I'll work out and then I'll come back and stream.
And then that's it. You just go to sleep and repeat.
And I might hang out with like a friend here. and
So
there.
let's talk about friend. Growing up, did you ever have, let's say another word for friend, a girl that you like? Growing up, did you ever have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
And what was that like? Was that during your career, like for your career? What was that like?
Before.
And when did
What-
you decide, or who broke up with who, if you don't mind me asking? This is personal, but if you're up to answer, you don't have to.
It was in the beginning a mutual thing because I was living in Dallas, obviously.
So this is during your
and-
career.
Yeah, I guess it
Yeah, this is
started
right
way
before the
before
blow up.
my career. It started way before my career, but then it ended because of my career, I guess. And then it was just too far apart, and then I wanted it to work, and then I found out she was with someone else.
Wow. That's very tough, especially not even being there. You can't even, if you wanted to do something, you couldn't even go to her house or, that's
Relatable.
tough.
Yeah.
So, do you?
How did you take that?
I found out on stream.
What? Like live?
I cried on stream.
Did you get like a text or something, or like did you see?
No, I called her and she said, "I'm with my man, my new man." Word for word, I think that's what she said. "I'm with my new man." Or no, she said, "I gotta ask my new boy, or something."
Damn.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough day.
And
then I just
and
ended
did you turn off the face cam and cry, or did you cry on stream? Did you share it
Well-
with your chat?
Well, when I found out, I was really upset, and then Clicks called me and just started trolling me about it. And
Go
like,
good
making
look for the
fun of it,
sub.
so I
That's
made me
so
cry.
fucked up.
No, I'm so serious. He was like talking shit about it, and that made me cry. So then I just cried and I ended stream and I left the apartment because we were living together at the time.
Wow, Clit. If you're out there watching Clit, that's fucked up. Did he
Well, I don't-
apologize for that?
Yeah, he didn't know. He thought it was a troll, so he didn't know.
Oh.
Do you think that benefited your career being single? Did you lock in more? What was that like?
Oh yeah. I remember the month after that happened. That happened. Clip. Oh, that happened October. I think the month after that, I streamed 270
Go
hours.
good look for the sub.
Whoa.
Dang, that's big boy
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, it was. I just would just stream like nonstop, just because there's nothing else to do, no one else to talk to.
Do you think your ex regrets doing this to you? Has she hit you up?
I've talked to her, but not like that. Just like because, bro, when you like have known somebody since they're like freshmen in high school, like obviously you're still gonna have love for them. Wait, no, we were both freshmen in high school. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Just checking.
We were no. We were both freshmen in high school, and like, so like we were friends for so long, blah blah blah.
And was
then-
she your first girlfriend ever?
No.
Oh. So you were a ladies' man, eh?
No. I had one more before that, and
Oh.
that was my first love, and I got heartbroken there too.
Did anyone hear that? My game.
What happened with what happened there? Was that middle school at the time? Yeah.
That was 8th grade and freshman year of high school.
And
So it wasn't like a real relationship then. It was just kind of like one of those things like when you're young.
Bro, I was basically living with her, bro.
Oh, 8th grade.
I was basically living at her place, like at her parents' place in my freshman year of high school. Because so the way we met was it was my
Beating
best.
cheeks as an 8th grader.
No, no.
Moving on. Continue.
So we were, yeah, I guess it wasn't real then. Like we weren't having sex. We were just kind of like.
yeah, but you were living with her.
Well, it was the main reason I was living with her
up?
because it was my best friend's stepsister. So
Some Fred you are.
Yeah, jeez.
they would always take me to school in the mornings. His mom. So I just started sleeping over there, and then leaving with them in the morning.
Jesus.
And then yeah.
So yeah, so you started locking in way more, started doing X, Y, and Z right after the breakup. Now, going back on topic, you mentioned friend a lot recently. What are we talking about here for people who don't know the lore or don't know who you are watching this?
There's a girl.
Does this girl have a name?
Let's just call her D.
Her name's Darla. I'll name drop. I don't really care.
And how does she make you feel?
I like her. I like her. I do. We hang out a lot off stream.
And on stream now.
And on stream, which makes things really complicated.
Go look for the sub.
Yeah.
And you said you like her. Is it, you know, I don't know if you guys are together or not. If it's public or it's not.
We're not dating. We're not dating.
Does that make you feel some type of way?
No.
Because you do content with her.
Yeah. We're not. No. We're not dating. We're not dating.
I'm saying, does that make you feel sad? Does that, you know, angry?
That we're not dating?
Yeah.
No. I think we're both okay with that. That we're not dating. We both want that right now.
I think for you it's a win-win either way, right? Because even if you're not dating, you're still getting great content and, you know, up in the career.
Yeah, but it's gone to a point where I don't really care about that.
Damn.
Wow, so now you're putting, you kind of value her more as a person over the content, yeah?
100%, yeah.
So do you hopefully see a future with her moving forward? Maybe not right now, but maybe in the future?
Yeah, I could see it working out.
Can she see it working out, you think?
Well, he can't really answer for her.
That's no, I'm saying like in his what's the word I'm looking for?
I think in the
his
future,
opinion, do you think it could work?
Yeah, in the future, yeah.
Okay. Near future? Long future? What are we thinking?
I don't really want to say talk. I mean, we've obviously talked about stuff off stream that the stream doesn't know about, and I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Bring, like once you bring like a real thing on stream, it just gets rude.
Yeah. Just, you know, farming. Anyways.
It's at a point where it's like we're not dating, but if I found out she was talking to another guy, I'd be upset.
Damn. And so how would that make you feel if she was talking to another guy? Like right now. No, but I'm saying like right now. Like would you like not be able to stream type of upset? Would you be motivated to work harder type of upset? Would you say something? Like, what
would you go on or like, you know, how would you cope with that?
No, I wouldn't get with other
women. See,
I'd probably.
My fault.
I'd probably be I'd be sad for a couple. I'd be sad for probably like a week, but I wouldn't let it affect I wouldn't stop streaming. No, I would probably stream more.
You don't want a stable Ronaldo type of life.
What's that mean?
Anyways,
exclamation mark 2023.
Trust me, never let a woman affect your career. It's one thing I learned. Go ahead, Siggy. Continue. Get in your flow state, if you will.
I was gonna ask because a lot of the chat, you know, is in high school or shit, even middle school. If you're in middle school, go to bed. But a lot of people in high school or even in college now, they don't know what the college experience is like. As you, someone who did experience it for what, a year at least, do you ever wish that you stayed in college at all for the experience, or, for all the friends that you miss, maybe
Yeah,
you miss it?
100%. Dude, the only thing I miss about college is my friends and because I literally upped and left
Are you in touch with them still?
some of them. Um,
What has their reaction been like to all the fame?
um, Nothing really, to be honest. I've had a few of them hit me up and obviously
Dick suck.
yeah, like people I haven't talked to in years. Like, hey, can we play Fortnite?
Any women?
Yeah, like a few actually. It's been weird. Like
Mm.
ask me to come ask. I had a few girls ask me if they could come on stream. One girl had a boyfriend and asked if she could come to Dallas.
Yo.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're clout demons, bro. They literally would do anything for clout.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Did you want to say yes?
No, because she wasn't even
No, to any of them though. Were you like, damn, she was kind of bad back then?
What?
No, because I know that they're
Back then.
Dude, you're so weird. You're so weird. Stop. When they were
No.
both the same age, Ron.
Whatever you say, man. The ratings
No,
go
I
down.
wouldn't do that because I know what their intentions are.
And yeah. So going back to Siggy's question, bro, the college experience. The only thing you miss is really your friends. You think? Some of your friends there.
Yeah, I do miss my friends because it was we had we had a group since high school. We all went to high school together, and then we all went to college together. There was 7 or 8 of us, and
Oh,
we just
damn.
stuck together throughout the whole thing. So it was and we all lived in the same dorm.
And then you left him.
Yeah.
And adding on to this thing, if you weren't a streamer right now, where do you think you'd be in life right now? Would you still be in college, you think? Do you think you'd be doing some type of side hustle? Do you think you would be partying right now? Would you be studying? Where would you be? That was a flow state question right there.
That was. I have no idea.
There's not a little itch in your heart to go back and become a lawyer at all? Was that
No.
really like a wish, or was it just kind of like,
No, it was
well,
just
fuck
kind
it,
of
I'm gonna do a 9 to 5. I might as
It
well
was
be a
like
lawyer.
It was settling because I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was oh, I don't know what I want to do with my life, so I'll just settle for.
So it went basketball player, and then you didn't really have any other dream type of occupation at all?
No. And my whole life growing up, it was always basketball. Everything was basketball. My whole entire life, school was basketball. I played for an AAU team, was basketball. Everything was just basketball all growing up.
Going back to another question we were talking about earlier, you said your dream, kind of talked about it, but we didn't. You said your dream person, you watched all the time, was Aiden. What was that like meeting him for the first time?
It was so weird. It was
Describe
crazy
it.
because when you watch someone on a screen for so long and you see and then you see them in person, it's it's so weird. I don't know how to explain
Yeah,
it.
because you
It's
can't click on them.
Is this relatable, chat? Anyone that you guys have met, maybe? Famous?
it's like seeing a cartoon
hologram.
character, kind of, yeah.
Oh.
No, I would say a better analogy is it's like going to a basketball game and seeing a player.
Yeah. Like someone you watched years idolized, looked up to, and then you just meet them. It was crazy. It was really weird, but
Well, how did that whole collab come about? Did he reach out to you? Did you reach out to him, or
so
Did he groom you? Was this a planted seed for years?
are you an industry plant?
no. He was starting to react to some of my clips on stream, and then we kind of had a few conversations back and forth through reactions. And then it got to a point where he was going to LA. No one knows this actually. He was going to LA.
First, get ready.
So, yeah, it's a first time leak. He was supposed to go to LA to do a stream. And I was also going to LA for a week. And he was going to be streaming from the FaZe warehouse, and I was going to scare him with a monkey costume while he was streaming. And I got there that day. I had everything ready. I was ready, and then I get a call. Aiden's not coming. He canceled. And I was like,
Damn.
but he didn't know. He didn't cancel on me. He didn't even know I was gonna be there. I was gonna surprise him, and we had a whole stream plan. We were gonna do a whole mukbang on stream. But yeah, then that just didn't happen.
But then you go back to Miami, and how did you get to the warehouse?
Yeah, so then I was going to Miami for a few days to do content with Convi. And when I went out there, I just met Aiden.
Were you
Basically.
nervous at all, or like were you confident?
I was
Did you
nervous
fan
because
out?
no, I was nervous because he was streaming when I met him. That's the only thing I was nervous about. But
Oh, so the
meeting him,
actual interaction was filmed live?
yeah,
Oh, so okay. So everybody in the chat, you can go back and watch it. That was the first. That was that
yeah.
was the point.
That was someone meeting their idol, if you will. Live reaction. You know, being able to meet someone that you look up to and seeing that, you know, this is real life. You know, you could possibly be this, you know, like a prodigy, if you will, someone like that. What was that like? You know, were you motivated more meeting someone like Aiden? Like, did it not change anything? Like, what?
Did it open your
That's what
eyes?
I'm saying. Open. It's like an open eye.
Yeah, it kind of opened my eyes to like, okay, this can be real. Like, I can actually. It was more of the eye opener, like walking in, seeing this big ass warehouse with a boxing ring, a basketball court, a gym, all these streaming setups, all these cars. Like, okay, wow, like this is actually like this content stuff could be like generational wealth.
If you see it, you can achieve it. Type of mentality.
First quote of the stream. Write that down. There's gonna be plenty before this ends. Don't worry.
Who else have you met so far since streaming where you were like, oh, this person has really impressed me, or like I really wanted to meet this person, or this guy turned out to be really cool? Anybody else, or girl? Anybody else like that?
Um,
And you don't have to say just me.
like I don't see you in cliques like that. Like you guys are my boys. Like you're my friends. I would say cliques, but like I don't see them like that. So it's like different. I'd say Gary V.
Oh,
It's pretty
interesting.
random.
Yeah, that's the only person that came to mind when you said that. Of someone who I've like seen like, holy shit, this guy's built an empire.
What the dick suck?
I mean, he had-
Well, another person that you met since the streaming shit was Darla, so that could be an answer.
no, because it's not like it wasn't really like a thing where it's like.
No, not like you were like amazed by her, but like because you were a streamer, you were in the position to meet Darla, right? Like I don't think if you were still in college, you'd be able to meet her.
True.
Do you believe
Okay.
everything happens for a reason, Lacy?
No.
Oh, extrapolate on that.
I think we decide what happens by our actions and decisions. I think everything's in a like a little butterfly effect of what you act on and decide. I don't think like so in a way I guess it happens for a reason, but I don't think like things are like planned out in our life like, oh, this is supposed to happen, this is supposed to happen then. I think it's more of like things happen based on our decisions.
So you can agree to disagree if that makes sense. You
Yeah.
think, but you don't. It's okay. I understand that mindset. Siggy, do you want to add on to that? Because I know you're pretty good with these type of.
I mean, that kind of ties well, a little bit. It ties in with like philosophy and religion. Are you religious at all?
Not
Maybe growing
really.
up, were you in a religious household or no?
I went to a Catholic school all my life, but I don't consider myself religious, no. To be honest. And people like I don't know, people like are weird about that. Like people put like L's and stuff, but it's just not what it's not.
I mean, we've asked Clicks, we've asked Roof, we've asked Asian, and all.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I wouldn't. I'm not super religious, no.
It's fine.
Yeah, the thing about religion is usually, for most people, it doesn't come till later in life. And there's nothing wrong with that because, you know, let's be honest, at an early age, you know, you don't really care. You're more selfish about things in life and whatnot, and you want to focus on the now. And some people view religion as like, oh, this is boring or who cares type of thing. Let me just live.
And
So
you
just
don't
because
have
you're
to
not,
live
yeah,
either.
just because you're not religious now, chat, that doesn't mean that you know you can never be religious. You know, it comes and goes. Well, it doesn't come and go, hopefully, but you know, it comes
Honestly,
in certain times. Go ahead.
I think the reason I'm not religious is because it was forced on me.
Mm.
That's
'Cause
how
I
was.
was-
feel.
So it was
Ever since a
forced.
young age, I was put into a Catholic school since I was in kindergarten. I had to go to church every Wednesday. Then all the way up till high school, went to a Catholic high school, then a Catholic college. Like everything was just always so. I feel like I didn't really get to pick or decide like what I believed in. So
You're
I think it was
forced
just
into
kind of yeah. So I think that's why I'm not as religious as I could be.
So is it more so like a, oh, I don't agree with everything they're telling me and teaching me, or is it like a, I don't want to learn about this anyway, so I don't really type of care.
You said it was forced into it. It's just kind of like it's probably a mixture, no?
Train. I don't know if do you guys want Train edit or do you just want to keep it?
So yeah, I don't care. We're just
It's your podcast.
It's bro. As long as Train doesn't troll, like we're actually like you can
No mom jokes right now, Train.
yeah, like this is like it's pretty good. And remember, Train, if he wasn't invited,
No axe to go, but nah, he can come in here.
he's fine. He can join if he
I,
wants.
I'll allow it.
But like, I want to actually ask. We do have a couple questions. So
Another thing I want to ask, Lacy, before Train comes here, I already know he's gonna troll.
yeah.
So if this is correct, I'm just assuming you didn't come from a lot of money, if any at all, correct?
Middle
Me
Or
class,
did you?
high
No.
class.
I don't know. Maybe you did.
I mean, my parents are definitely, I'd say, middle class, but I never asked for a thing. I'm the type of person who I don't ask for anything. Like I won't ask my parents for money. Even growing up, if I was going to the mall, I wouldn't be like, Mom, can I have $50 to go to the mall? Like it just wasn't me. I would never ask for anything. So I kind of like my parents were definitely middle class, but I wasn't. I'd say.
I mean, but they definitely weren't rich, right? We can agree on that.
Yeah, no, they weren't rich. No.
Okay, so coming from
Wait, I have a good question. I don't answer this.
coming from a middle class type of family to now, obviously you don't have to say numbers, but you mentioned the $32,000 check, and I'm sure you're
We're
making
talking 6
more
to 7
now.
figures a year.
Yeah, it's no secret, Lacy. You're making you're making a lot of money.
Mhm.
How has that affected your life? Going from basically, I guess you would say a broke college student, to now, a very young, on your way, if not already there, to be a 21-year-old millionaire.
Because if it hasn't happened, it's bound to happen.
No, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not even close.
Yet.
That I'm not even close.
Projection wise, you are.
Yeah, projection wise, I'd say in the next year or two, hopefully.
Yeah, how's the money changed your life, if at all?
Honestly, I'm just not the type to, like, I still wear the same clothes that I wore before had money. I wear the same 3 hoodies. I wear the same sweatpants, the same shirts. Like, I don't spend my money. I guess I just bought a car.
So
That was my first purchase.
Oh, what type of car?
I got a 2022 BMW M4 competition.
Wow. Pocket
Yeah.
watch, Ron?
I mean, realistically speaking, if he bought it used, I would say under 10,000 miles. We're talking 80,000, maybe $90,000.
Yeah, it was 90, and then I just ended up putting, I think, 17 into it.
What'd you put into it?
I got it wrapped. I got
4,500 if it's a good wrap.
5K. It was 5K for the wrap.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, a little bit of tax, but okay, keep going.
Phantom tax.
Windows
Good luck for the
tinted.
sub.
600 bucks.
New tires and rims and calipers.
Okay, that could be the 10,000 range depending on what you got.
I got new exhaust,
That could be like 3,000, maybe 2,000, 3,000.
downpipes, and I'm getting it tuned.
See, I don't know those. I have downpipe tunes. Okay.
Oh, good luck for the
Um,
sub.
So that's really been like the big purchase since,
Yeah, that's the only
money
thing I
started
spent my
rolling
money
in.
on. Yeah, besides
that-
investments.
So that leads me to my next question. You start making money now. You never ask your parents for anything. Have you gotten your parents anything? Do you plan on getting your parents anything? Are you waiting for a big moment?
Not like anything big. Like I got my mom jewelry for Christmas. I got my dad golf clubs, just like.
Aww.
But
I feel
nothing.
weird, by the way. Like it's
No, nothing crazy. I did get my brother a PC.
no.
Because he like had a bad PC and he loves playing COD, so I got him like I think it was like a $4,000 computer.
Wow.
I got my mom an iPad, and
What was that like
my
finally?
dad also an iPad.
What was that like finally being able to give your parents gifts? You know, more gifts.
Yeah, I mean it feels good. Like obviously giving the people you love, who you grew up with, who like did everything for you, like something back that they deserve. But obviously, I want to get to a point where, I have the money that I could buy them a house, buy them cars. Like that's obviously the dream.
Well, this dream is going to become a reality soon. What's your like goals right now for streaming? Would you say like what is your
Like, let's say, where do you want to be in like a year, 3 years, and 5 years?
Year 3, 5. Go.
Um,
If you even have
Jeez.
that mindset yet.
I don't. I'm
What's
just gonna
like
have.
a subtle goal of yours? Like something that like you want to happen in the next couple of years.
I mean, I just say obviously.
It could be you want to
I
average a
want-
certain amount of viewers. It could be making a certain amount of money. It could be build a certain type of business.
I just want to be up there. I wanna be one of the top streamers. That's
And-
basically it.
And how do you
What?
plan? on
Yeah,
getting there
but also when you say top streamer, what is that?
in your
You want to be
eyes?
like top 3 sub, top 3 views,
Like
or
Top 3 community wise, chat, top 3
community.
botters.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you. There's botters on Twitch. Wait, this is what Train wants to join.
Train actually gave me a good hint. He said it's not who, it's what.
Oh yeah, it's Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to be one of the most watched streamers in the world, and
And
with one of the deepest communities. And yeah, that's my goal.
so
would you say that? Sorry, Ron. Do you want to get there by any means possible?
no AP?
Like, okay, by any. Okay, yeah, by any means possible, or do you want to get there with like some morality or like Are you willing to do anything to get there? Is what I'm saying.
Not anything, but pretty much anything. Like not like there's obviously certain things I wouldn't do.
Would
but, like,
you sell your soul?
No.
Yeah, but that's kind of broad. You can't really.
Okay, let's throw a hypothetical. Would you, let's say someone came to you and was like, we'll give you the life that you want. Let's say $20 million type of thing, right? Yeah, $20 million, right? See, that's a number that opens your eyes. Would you sacrifice what you're working on where you say you want to be the biggest, most watched streamer? Would you sacrifice, like, what you have for money, I guess?
Like just quit the internet?
I mean, Siggy, give a better way.
What do you mean
to
sacrifice?
I
Like,
say, give a better way to describe what I'm. You know what I'm asking about. It's the same thing we asked Bruce, same thing we asked Clicks. I don't know how to word this properly. No,
you
not
made it seem like you made it seem like do you want to kill somebody for the life
No,
you
like,
want to live?
would you give up like what you've worked on for quick, easy cash?
Yeah, would I give up my platform for 20 mil?
Oh.
I guess, yeah, that's a good question, but it's not directed towards like a kick deal chat. I'm talking about like in general.
No, I wouldn't.
You don't think so?
I don't know what I would do. Because at some point,
Shit, I would.
money just isn't everything. Like sure, you could have $20 million. What am I gonna do all day? Like, I want to stream.
Yeah, I think that goes into the thing where it's like I said this before, where it's like, okay, well, if I have $10 million, what's
Chat,
the
I
difference
already
between
made
10
20
and
mil.
$11
Shut
million?
up.
$20 is a lot, bro.
Chad, I already
Or
made 20
what's the
mil.
difference between?
Now that I'm thinking about it, bro.
Let's throw an example out there. Would you do a crypto deal for 2 mil?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Damn the out of my fans. If you're buying
Oh God, if you're buying a crypto from me, you're an idiot.
yeah, literally.
Y'all hear that, crypto coins? Hit them up.
Jeez. Now the ratings just went down a little bit. Siggy, what are some of the key things so we don't hold, it doesn't go on for. There were some key things that we always ask our pod guests, if you remember. Is there anything you want to talk about, Lacy, that people don't know? Maybe some exclusive, something that you've been holding back, something, just shit people don't know about you that you want people to know about.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty much an open book when it comes to like my life online. I pretty much say everything, like, and tell them everything. There's not a single thing I don't like hide, or not a single thing I hide.
What about like before streaming? Was there? I mean, you talked about the sports. Was there any like weird hobbies or things that you did? Maybe like when you were 13, you started a YouTube channel where you did cringe things and you took it down, or like, was there any like any things that you really enjoyed that nobody would really know right now?
It's like for me, like I'll bounce this question off for you so it's easier. So for me, when I was younger, I had this melatonin bottle.
Oh my gosh.
No, I've never told this story.
Oh, this gives me a good one. Yeah. Go for it.
So I had this. I've never told the story. I had a melatonin bottle once. Put a sock in the melatonin bottle. I lubed up the melatonin bottle with the sock, and I started
Did you not?
That's not a hobby.
No, it didn't work.
So yeah, did you have any
Ron
experiences like
since
that?
Ron told that story, now I'm gonna tell one of mine.
Oh.
I used to go in my family's hot tub and put the hot tub jet on the tip of my dick and come in the hot tub, and then I wouldn't tell anybody. And my dad and brother and mom would go in the hot tub after, and it would with just like probably like nut floating around and shit.
Jeez.
Ew! That actually could be a crime, I feel like.
That
Well,
is a felony.
they had like a cleaning section on the hot tub that I would press the cleaning section every time I got
That
out.
actually is a felony, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Lame story. Everyone's done that. Oh my god.
Nobody said that.
Bro, Clay Hatfield said that. Look at
I
your
know.
chat.
People in the chat have definitely done it. It feels so good with a hot tub jet.
But on a serious note,
wait,
listen, the hot tub, it kills like the semen, I'm pretty sure. So like you can't get
Yeah,
pregnant.
but with your mom
Oh, yeah.
in, like, come on, bro.
Well, no, my mom would never go in the hot tub. It was more my dad and brother.
Okay, see.
Okay, so this leads me to my next question. Talking about freaky shit, how'd you lose your virginity if you have?
It was okay. That's actually a funny story. So as you guys know, I told you it was my best friend's stepsister. He was not in town at the moment, but I stayed the night at their house, and his stepsister, she wanted to go camping. So we went to Walmart, we bought a tent, we went into her backyard, like pitched the tent and stuff. And it just started off, we were drinking a little bit of Kool-Aid and stuff. And it started off, we were just kind of like laying in the tent. She was watching a show called How to Get Away with Murder. And,
Freaky at night.
One thing led to another. And, you know how it always starts, I kissed her, blah, 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 went on from there. And she's a freak. She was a whore. She already had like 3 bodies before me, and this is my first
Is this
time.
guy still your friend? You're calling his stepsister a whore?
Oh, he hates her. He knows she's a whore.
Oh.
No. I mean, no. Okay. Anyways, she's not a whore anymore. She was. I don't know if she is still. But she already had like 3 bodies. It was my first time. She was way out of my league, so I literally would have done anything to her. And she wanted to do anal.
Anything.
Wait. She wanted to do what?
She wanted to do anal.
Continue.
And you said...
For your first body.
Said yes, and I put it in the back and took it out and then put it in the front.
Do you regret your first time ever sticking a dick inside of a woman to be her asshole? Was
No.
there shit on your dick?
No, it was very clean. Very clean. She was just out of the shower. Yeah, no, it didn't even fully go in. It was just kind of like I don't know. I was like, okay, I don't want to do this actually. And then, yeah, she just like turned around and got on top of me, and then yeah.
And then what was the aftermath? Did you sleep in the tent, or did you go back inside?
Yeah, we did.
Or...
No, we slept in the tent.
Stank at tent.
Do you want a girlfriend right now? If you were offered, I'm not saying names, like actually, unironically, like if you could actually, like, don't read your chat for a second, because I already know there's gonna be trolls. But if you could date someone right now, would you do it in your point in your career right now, or do you think it would limit you or set you back?
I've been thinking about this a lot recently, actually, for no related reasons.
You should try to answer this for real. Curious.
I know. I think it would definitely hold me back. Because you know how I'm sure. No,
Oh yeah. Oh no, it held me back.
You know how it is. Like you have a girl, like she wants to go out to dinner one night. She wants to hang out one night.
See, this is where quote number 2 comes in. Siggy, get ready to this, because we back each other up for this. A girl will distract you. A woman who knows everything about you.
That's what I was gonna say.
Will always be there and understand you.
True, but at the same time, it's another person. Another
Sure.
person, especially if you're in a relationship with, they're gonna want attention, right?
Right, but a woman would have to understand. It's the same thing about if she worked a job. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta understand what you're getting into. So I'm sure whoever you were to date in the future, boy or girl, I don't judge.
Or he, she.
For the sub.
Or
That
they,
boy.
them. Yep. I would hope you know, you would tell them and you would date someone who understands your work and your work ethic. That's a big one that a lot of people don't do.
And your vision.
Yes, because a lot of women and men will date people, but they don't really plan it. You know what I'm saying? They kind of just get into it. I feel like they have to understand.
True.
It's really
Yeah,
a team.
that's what I was gonna say. Is like only way I can see myself dating someone right now is if it was a girl who genuinely understands. Like, okay, he has to stream 8 hours every day. I can't text him while he's streaming nonstop. We could talk after, hang out after, talk before, hang out before. But then when he has to go stream, he has to go stream, and I'm not.
Go look for the sub.
And it also has to be someone who understands content. They can't see me react to a girl shaking ass and take it seriously.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Can't see me, trolling a girl on stream and take it seriously and get jealous. You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask this then. So that kind of says, so if you did have a girl or were pursuing a girl at this time for a relationship, you wouldn't stop the girl content?
I don't know.
If it was the right woman, would you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it's
Interesting.
just like I would limit it. I wouldn't like it's so tricky because on one hand, yes, but then on the other hand, it's like if I was dating someone and I was in their position and they were doing content flirting with guys, I would get jealous.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm a hypocrite if I say I wouldn't stop.
Do you
mature
mind?
answer.
Do you mind if the person is like a streamer or
Or do you want
an
someone
influencer, or do you want
off-camera?
somebody off? Yeah, that's not in the space at all.
If I dated someone that was also an influencer, the relationship would be off camera 100%.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is
Because
this
the
a
internet-
lore, perhaps?
What's that? I don't even know what that word means.
Maybe there's something going on right now that nobody knows about.
Yeah, you never know with that answer.
I've said it before. No one, if any, I mean, I'm not going to shy away. If me
I'm
and
the same
Darwin were
way.
to be together, it would not be on camera.
I was gonna
People
say,
wouldn't know. People would have no idea.
if I were to get into a relationship, no one would know. That's how I like it. It's way better. Damn, bro, this is nice, bro. Do you I feel like how do I word this?
Okay, how are you doing mentally?
That was kind of what I was actually gonna get at. I was gonna say something about his community. Like I was gonna say, like streaming with like a real community. Like now, besides people who just watch you play like Fortnite,
It's a lot different.
Yeah, how's your mentality with everything? Whether it be
Um,
going to sleep, whether it be the gym, whether it be anything, making content. What is your mentality like right now?
it's good, but then I just have moments where I like,
Highs and
because
lows?
bro, yeah, it's like everything's good, but when it bothers me when I put effort into like streams, or not even effort, but like even like a stream like today where I just went live, chilled, did some reactions, watched a video, played a couple games, and now I'm doing this. Like people will complain, and that just bothers me because like I could have just not went live.
I'll give you some
I don't-
advice if you want.
Yeah. go for it.
Add on to what you're saying. I'll say it after. Continue what you were saying.
So it's kind of like if you go
it's-
live, they complain. If you don't go live, they complain.
Yes, and they complain no matter what. And even if I do, like, I did a 16-hour stream where I did an IRL, I did a desktop, I did a sleep stream with a girl, and somehow people were still complaining the next day. Like, it's just, for me, it feels like no matter the effort I put into my content, no matter what I do, there's always going to be people complaining.
So I'll give you advice for if you'd like it. As someone in that position, and I feel like most streamers go through this, but some don't have the power to overdo it. I feel like nobody's ever going to be 100% satisfied. So it's up to you to just be like, are you satisfied with your own content? What stopped me from, your chat might hate on this, and it's fine. But this is my point, right? For me, one of the main reasons why I stopped streaming was I cared way too much about what people think instead of what I think. So once you realize, I feel like, to stop caring about what other people think, but it still doesn't mean you're putting out shit content. I feel like your mindset will change. Like, do you care more about what your viewers are saying, like, live? Does that make sense? Like, if people are in your chat right now are saying, oh, this is boring, will that affect you or no?
A little.
Okay, so that's how I was too.
It's more after.
So like when you get off stream and you're like, oh, I just had a great stream, but then
Yeah,
you
it's like
check
it's like
like your
after I get off,
community.
I'm like, okay, that was a good stream. I streamed for 8 hours. You know, I had fun. We had some funny stuff happen, but it was chill. And then I look in the community, and people are like, oh, why can't he just do this? Oh, that stream was so boring. Oh, that was an 8 hour intro. Like that. Like that stuff is just like, I don't know. That gets to me because it's like I try so hard to just stream every single day. Like I'm super consistent. I miss 6 days the entire year.
I feel like though, the only way to fix that, something that I did is, dude, the more you stream and the more you like actually just do you, like in my personal opinion, I think real beats fake any day, right? Eventually, you're gonna weed out all of the shit viewers, if you will, you know, the people who just bother you, and your real community is gonna be there, right? You're also in the beginning phase of your career, in my opinion, right? So it's like you're gonna have a shit ton of people come in who hate on you. You're also gonna have a shit ton of people in your chat who love you. It's just how it is. You know, someone like me, I've been doing it for 5 years. I've been through it all. So it's like right now I feel like it's finally where I've leveled it, and that's after 5 years. So I'm not saying it'll take that long. I'm not saying you don't even have that. You might have that right now where it's perfect. But in my opinion, I think you just can't show care to it too much because then it's gonna affect you. In my opinion.
Yeah,
Like
but
there's people.
I also, what's that?
No, I was gonna say, like, bro, even when I was averaging like less than 1,000, when everyone was hating on me, exclamation mark 2023, I knew that I had 1,000 people who cared about me, who would watch me no matter what, and that's kind of what sparked me to not quit, you know, because if I quit, I wouldn't be here right now.
True.
So you got to realize that there's people who watch you for you at the end of the day. Whether you do an IRL stream, whether you do a game stream, a desktop stream, if you will, collabs, whatever, you're always gonna have your audiences. If you respect them, they'll respect you, in my opinion. And you shouldn't care too much about haters, bro. Who the cares? I've never met a hater in real life.
Not yet.
I've never met a hater more successful than me. Besides one, I guess. But he might not be more successful than me in other things, you know? That's the mindset I have to have.
Success comes in different ways, chat, not just money
Mhm.
or viewers.
Mhm.
But added on to what Ron said, and obviously I'm not a streamer, but you know, I work with a lot of streamers, and I've seen people come up and down. Um, I feel like a lot of streamers, especially nowadays, they want to they want to please their chat so much that they're afraid to do anything that maybe a majority of them, or just a small minority of them, don't agree with, and they'll just keep doing it, just to make them happy and maybe keep the view count up. Not saying that you do it, Lacy, by the way, but a lot of streamers do that, and they end up falling in this pit to where one day they wake up and they say, you know what, I don't want to do what the chat says anymore, and now they're in this sad loop where they have to keep doing it, or else like the views really, really, really take a hit, and it maybe gets to them mentally. So I would also advise, kind of like what Ron said, maybe double down on, like, if you have a bad or quote unquote bad stream that they say, don't shy away from that and be like, hey, this is my stream and this is what the content's like. If you don't like it, you can leave.
Mm.
Um,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
no, I tried that. They just say end. They spam end.
well, guess what? What if you ended?
No, no, that's the thing is I've done it a few times where they'll spam end and I'll end, then they just put L's.
And then guess what? When you go live again, guess who's back?
Mm.
True.
You
That's
gotta
true.
realize, haters want to be you in some way or form. They
Mhm.
always do. Doesn't matter how rich, doesn't matter how famous, doesn't matter how cool. If you're being hated on, most likely you're doing something right, Lacy. That's something I realize, you know? Or it's something that they want from you that you have that they can't get. It could be
Well, that's
happiness, it could be money, it could be accomplishments, it could be anything.
I always say this. That's like the main reason why people hate, especially online on other, like, you know, influencers and whatnot. If you guys don't know, nowadays they did a study. I think it was NASA did a study, and this is real. You can look it up. The number one job that kids want to do nowadays, it used to be an astronaut, and then like police officer, firefighter. Now it's YouTuber. So indirectly, they all kind of want to be in your position to where they can sit home and play games all day and get paid millions of dollars. But because they're not in that position yet, they want to tear those people down back to where,
They
you know,
are.
where they are, so they can feel better about themselves. So it's an
True.
even playing field. That's where a lot of the hate stems from. And when you know that, you can be like, oh, when you see a hate comment in chat, like a guy who says end stream, I'd be like, you know what? If I was in your position, I would be mad too at my life, and I would spread hate too. So
Mm.
you got to kind of empathize with them.
actually agree with that take a lot. Some might not understand it, but I do agree with that a lot. Because, in all honesty, bro, someone who was former hater always will be a hater, of course. That's just my troll mindset. But all jokes aside, no, I mean, yeah, bro, if someone, yeah, bro, like when I was younger, I was definitely like jealous, you know? I would hate. It's just how it is. It's when you're young. When you get older, though, you start to mature. There's obviously people out there who are so immature or whatever, and they always will be immature. That's just the life they live. But like, that's why I stopped caring about what people think, because I knew my audience.
Yo.
Hey, Train.
Yo.
Continue on.
Welcome
Go
to
ahead, Steve.
for anyone listening on Spotify right now of our $100 million budget. This is Trainwreck's TV. As seen in other pods, we did a pod with him. Back to what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. But moral of the story is, I don't think if someone's hating on you, you're doing something right. It's just always how it is.
True. I agree with that.
Hello, Trainwrecks. And he's
Hello.
different.
Yo.
How was your day?
It was alright. How was your day?
I'm
Phenomenal.
sure both of our. I'm sure you bet money on Arsenal. And both our teams lost
Oh,
today.
that's a good question, actually. Lacy, do you know, you're into sports. Do you do any sports betting?
Not anymore, no.
Well, what
That-
teams are you a fan of?
That's funny.
Well, besides last night.
Hmm.
Okay.
Train actually gave me 10K last night.
Aw, how nice of you, Train.
We went on the Lakers together.
Oh, well then you won.
Yeah.
We did.
Well, he kind of covered my bet, though.
That's okay. We went on the Lakers together. It was a winning bet.
Good.
True.
All the other stuff is irrelevant.
So Lacy, who are you a fan of?
Basketball, I'm a Lakers fan. Football, I am a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually a
Wait,
Chiefs
wait,
fan.
wait, wait,
Go
wait.
look for the
Chiefs. What the hell?
Much love,
Bro's a Chiefs fan because of Taylor Swift. Back to what I was saying. Growing up, you know, you love basketball. You played basketball. You love the Lakers. Who was your dream person to ever meet from basketball? Like, who's your favorite player?
Oh yeah, who did you look up to?
Kobe.
Is that why you're a Lakers fan?
Yep. I started
Damn.
watching him when I was a
Rest
kid.
in peace.
R.I.P. Chat.
He's the goat. He's the goat. Yeah, that's someone that is definitely someone that I've always wanted to meet, but unfortunately, obviously can't. But yeah, Kobe was. I looked up to him a lot when I was growing up.
You think the Lakers are going all the way this year?
If we beat the Nuggets, yeah.
Do you think you can beat the Nuggets? Let's get a series prediction.
It'll be tough, but I think Lakers. I think Lakers win in 5.
Sorry.
Okay, no, Lakers win in 6. I'd say. Yes, I'll say 6. I'll give the
If
Nuggets.
they're gonna win it, I feel like it's got to be 7.
No,
Maybe
I
6.
think we win in 6.
I got the Sixers winning.
You can't name 3 Sixers players.
Joel Embiid,
Okay.
James Harden, Ben Simmons.
2 people that
James
don't play on the
Harden.
team anymore.
James Harden is on the Clippers.
Clippers. These are mags.
Dude. Before we officially wrap up the pod, Lacy, do you wanna?
Wait, we've got a
Talk
couple
about-
more though. We've got a couple more. We have to do the
Yeah,
tradition.
you guys can take your time. I'm good. I got nothing else to do.
Sticky, we have our tradition.
I'm sorry.
We have the chat questions where we pick 3 questions from each chat. We ask, you know, maybe they have a question. This is where we take off sub mode. We'll start with that.
Mods, take off sub only, please. Wait, mine too?
Yeah.
Okay. Mods, you guys take off sub
I'll
only?
go ahead and free mine. I'll take mine out of sub mode too.
I don't think Nightbot's gonna type.
Oh, Bossabot's got a question.
What are the questions, chat? Let's just do 1 each. I think that's what we did before. I don't think we did 3.
Yeah, we all picked one question.
Yes. So I picked a question.
All right, chat, ask a question.
Siggy picks a question. Lacy picks a question, and then Trayton, if you want to, you can pick a question maybe, or something that you want to ask.
Sure.
Just let it go for a second, and then I'll pick one out from my chat. Okay, I've got one already. That was a good question.
All right, go for it.
Let me read that actually word for word. How do you feel about content creation affecting your life? What are the pros and cons right now, would you say?
I think for me, the biggest con is I never stop thinking about it. Like, I don't think there's a thing I can do in my life ever where I'm not thinking about content. Like, I don't know how to explain it really. I'm sure, I don't know if you're the same way, Ron, if you can
I'm
relate.
100% the same way, especially during my
Like,
2023 days. I was panicking every day.
it's just like, I'll be in the shower thinking about a stream. If I see like, if I drive by a park, I'm thinking about, oh, I could do this, like,
You could do what, a hot tub stream with them?
what? What?
See,
No.
and the
I'm
ratings are
sorry.
down.
I'm sorry. I had to
Bro.
make the joke. It was right
No,
there.
like, bro, it's just like everything in my life, I transition it to content somehow, and
Okay.
you know, and that's a con for me because sometimes I get what's real twisted with content, and it gets in the way.
And then what would you say are the pros are right now?
Well, that's kind of like a pro and a con.
Besides the
You,
obvious
Yeah.
pros.
I
Like,
mean, the
people are
pros
gonna
obviously,
say
I'd say
money.
the money I
key
make,
pros.
the money I make, the people I've met, I'd say. Why'd you make that face?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't make a face. On God, I didn't. I must have did that by accident.
Like the money I'm making, the people I've met, and just the fact that like I'd say the biggest pro is that I don't have a schedule where I'm working under someone. I literally just do what I want, and I do something that I genuinely am happy doing and enjoy, and I get to do
Aw.
it for a living.
Everyone asks theirs. I actually have the ending question ready.
I got a little twofer. We asked this one last time, and I kind of like the question. This will be a question for Lacy and Train, if you're here. What is your dream collab, and what do you want to do with that person? Like, what would the stream be? I know you touched on Kobe earlier, but sadly, you know, RIP.
I mean,
Who is somebody else that you would want to do a stream with?
I would have said Aiden, but
Aww.
that's a tough question now. I mean,
Be a celebrity, athlete.
Maybe Train can answer it before. Maybe.
Oh,
tell
I
me
know.
think. Oh, go ahead.
Drake. If
And
I
what
could
would you
a
want to
stream-
do with Drake?
Literally anything. We could literally just like sit here and listen to his music, or just like look at each other. I would literally do anything. Gamble. We could like freeze. I'd literally just sit like a stream just chilling with Drake would be like my.
Someone
goal.
said sword fight.
Nobody said that.
I would lose that. I would lose that.
Train. What about you?
Oh,
Train?
like making a song with Drake live on stream.
Oh, that would hit. That would hit.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I'd say nobody.
Maybe an athlete Train.
Nah, because I mean
Nobody.
fuck. Well, like it would have been yeah, I don't think anybody.
What
Kyle
about
Saka?
21 Savage?
Nah.
Thierry
know.
Henry.
No. I mean if it was a soccer player, maybe Zinedine Zidane, but like the
Ooh.
problem is it doesn't translate. You understand? Like for me, like I think right, I had many chances to do, you know, many collaborations with,
Duke?
you know, the top of the top, right? In terms of
Yeah.
athletes, artists, you know, singers. And I declined almost all of them because I didn't want like that artificial connection, right? That like that third party that brings us together and we're only there for business. In my opinion, that content never works. It's always this like it looks good, right? You take the picture and it looks like you're boys, but you're not actually boys. It's like
Like a
for me,
spectacle.
yeah, that content isn't
Authentic.
for me. I like natural. That's what I like.
And
right?
I feel
I
like
like that
viewers
natural
read through
shit.
that too.
Yeah, well, sometimes. Unfortunately, I wish viewers were smarter, but I think unfortunately a lot of viewers are stupid. So you'd be very surprised at what they can and cannot read through. Because if they could read anything, right,
no,
believe me,
it's
there's certain
so-
people that
yeah,
wouldn't
no,
be
it's-
in power. So in reality, collaboration wise, I mean, like, I don't know. You know, if everything, you know, I guess if the parameters were natural, like a natural collaboration,
Me personally, I
tough.
want to do Bruce Drop 'em off.
But you've
Those
already
things-
done that.
Those things
In
can
person.
happen though.
In person.
I thought we were talking about like
Whoa.
things that are.
Well, no, it's just a dream collab for you. I mean,
Yeah, no, but Ron, like,
but see,
It
that's
was
the
a
thing.
joke. It was a joke.
It doesn't have to be an athlete or any like celebrity. It could just be like, oh, my high school teacher that I really loved. It'd be funny if I brought him on stream.
Maybe we'll get back to you, Train.
Kevin G.
Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting
I'll
one.
do a collaboration with Selena.
Selena, if you're out there watching the Stable and Siggy podcast, sorry,
Jesus Christ.
that'll never happen.
Um.
Okay, but I had another one. I had a twofer.
Go ahead.
Lacy, what's your go-to Okay, no, not that.
Actually, you know what? Oh, I don't know. Actually,
Go ahead, say it. This is the
Ooh,
Siggy and Stable pod.
Nah, I'm thinking like I don't know. Actually, nah. I mean, you know who else I really with?
Who's that?
I really with like Kevin De Bruyne.
Ooh.
I think a
Oh.
KDB collaboration would be fun. The problem is, like I said, it has to be natural. So what the fuck do we do? We're gonna kick some balls around?
Little Rondo. Little
Alright.
crossbar challenge.
My question, or Train, did you have a question for Lacy? We're asking everybody.
Sure.
Well, I got cut off, but
Shut up.
no, but okay, no. Let me ask this for real because I want to hear what Lacy has to say. Because we usually ask everybody this, anyways.
Okay.
Lacy, what is your end goal in life?
I
What is your dream
wanna.
life? What is the where you're like, all right,
Well,
I'm
not
happy.
a dream, but like,
Sing.
I wanna.
what do you think you're on this earth for?
Wait, which question? What do I think I'm on this earth for? Or what's my
Same
goal in
shit.
life? Well, no, because I think like
Okay, yeah. What's your end goal in life?
my end goal in life, I wanna find a beautiful girl that I marry. I wanna have kids.
Boring.
I wanna live.
You're such an asshole.
You smell that?
I'm a simple person. I want a family and kids
Boring.
in a nice house with nice cars,
Boring.
and them being happy in their lives, and grandkids and great grandkids, and setting my family up forever.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Train, Mr.
Stop,
Happy
please.
Life, what's your end goal in
You
life,
have to
Train?
end the pod,
Yeah,
please. I have to
Train,
go
what's
to
your
bed.
life?
Let's hear how
Yeah.
exciting this is.
I mean, I don't know. My ideal life would be this. To
Okay,
be
but we didn't say
able to-
ideal life. We
Yeah,
said,
but
what's
that-
your end goal? Okay, well, yeah. Where
that
do you
is
want
what
to
an
be?
end goal
Okay,
is,
yeah.
right? That's
ahead.
your ideal
Go ahead.
life,
Yeah.
right? Like my end goal would be to work hard.
Boring. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Hilarious, buddy. Hilarious
Go ahead.
guy.
Work
Stuck in-
hard.
Stuck in the rat race, trying to make 1/1 millionth of what I make.
Oh,
Anyways.
Really, Train?
Yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah, bro. Really, bro?
yeah, that's right.
Wow.
And you
What
don't pay
happened?
your taxes.
I miss
I
humble
do,
Train.
I do pay my taxes. You don't pay your taxes.
at all. You don't pay
And
my
I-
taxes. I don't give a IRS. Come
I
find
look
me.
for the
I
sub.
don't give
Yeah,
a
I
fuck.
pay my shit. I
Train
double
XTV,
pay my shit.
Tyler. what is your-
Double tax. I
what is
pay
your last
double
name?
tax.
Nah,
What's
he doesn't
good?
pay tax. Go get
I
him.
pay
Iris.
double tax. You.
Audio at him or whatever it's called.
Audio.
Boy, believe me. Anyways, as I was gonna say, ideal life would be to work hard enough, which I have, to live like a go with the flow lifestyle, right? Go where the wind takes me. Do whatever.
Feather in the wind.
So
Just
you don't
have
want
fun.
you don't want a family?
Oh, don't do this conversation yet, please.
Yeah.
I actually
No,
have to go to
that's
bed.
what we're talking
No,
about.
no, I have to go to bed, bro.
If you want a good podcast, hey, put it out there.
You're like
Fuck me
2
into the bed.
hours late, Train.
Yeah, because you were getting all crazy about, oh, this guy's gonna come in and joke. Your entire content is a joke. What do you mean,
Shut
you
up.
joke
Stop
the
trying to
entire
clip
time?
No.
farm. Stop
No,
trying
you
to clip
joke-
farm.
That's all you do. You joke and troll, and you're sitting there saying, no one can joke and troll on the podcast. This is serious. Your entire existence is a troll. What are you talking about? No one can troll.
Train, bro. Sometimes people
You're
wanna have
trolling right
serious-
now. You're trolling right now. Mother. Saying, we'll invite you to the call, but you just can't troll, dude. You can't come in here and troll. We're trying to
Why
have a real
is
talk
Lacy
here.
sipping out of a baby
Guy.
cup?
I didn't want to get up and get a water. and then I
Hey,
just
Lacy,
have
get the
water here.
binky. Lacy, get the binky.
What?
I don't have it next to me.
So- Let me answer the question real quick, and I'll let you guys go, okay?
no,
I
you want
just
to
did-
leave.
No, stay.
I just have to go.
I don't want you to go.
Aw.
Thank you,
I don't,
but
I don't want you to go. But answer the question.
Okay, hear me out. I just
That was
yes, I want
adorable.
a family and kids. I just don't like this. I'm against, and maybe it's because I just like I've hated it my entire life. I'm against the like I'm against that structural shit. You know, I'm against that. Okay, you know, grow up, go to school,
Hey, look who came
graduate,
back.
get a job, get married, have kids, die. I hate that. Like I hate how there's a cookie cutter, you know, thing that's made for us. I hate that. And the fact that everyone is kind of like on that. They're like, okay, I want to have kids and, you know, a wife, and then that's it for me. Like that's, to me, that's crazy. Right? There has to be more, right? There has to be something more deep down within you that you want a little bit more than that. Like
Go
it's
look
great
for
to
the
have kids
sub.
and a wife, but isn't there a little bit more?
But I also
that
feel
you
like when
I
you
agree, but like that's just my goal. Like I wanna have a family that I love.
that's
and
like a
care for.
very easy goal to like throw out, you know, like to write up on a board. You know, that's
Yeah.
not like
True.
because everybody has like their career goals or whatnot. Like, oh, I want to be number 4 ranked in this, but overall life goal would be it's easy to answer, kids.
I want to know Ron's life goal because I've always
I said
told
mine, but
Lacy.
you made fun of me, bro.
Go look for the sub.
No, I made fun of Lacy. What's yours?
Okay, well, you actually let my come out before you say boring?
Yes.
I already know you're gonna lie, but okay.
I'm not. I mean,
My end goal is basically to give my kids the life that I wanted growing up.
Go look for the sub.
Meaning, like, whether it be materialistic, whether it be and like for fun, like a fun life, travel, just stuff that I couldn't do that I always wanted to do when I was younger. I want to be able to give to them.
have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? I think it's tough to respond to that.
I'm a giver, so I like giving back, whether it be my family, whether it
Yeah.
be my friends, and we've talked about this,
I-
and you are too.
Yeah, I agree. But have you seen some of the kids in this generation or any generation
Well, I would
that
obviously raise them properly. I'm not just saying I would be like, oh, you want a Lamborghini? Go get a Lamborghini. That's not what I would do. But I'd be like to the point where it's like, you know, traveling or just experience, you know, like shit that I always
Yeah.
wanted to do.
I
Because some
think as
people
long as you-
might not
yeah,
even
as-
ever travel in their whole life. There's people out there that just don't. And I'm not saying it's
for sure, I
they
agree.
can,
I
so
agree.
it's like,
I think as
also-
long as you have a good balance, I think you're
sure, I would
completely
never
right.
spoil my
Because
kids.
there are some absolute just
I would
shitheads
never-
running around these days.
I would never spoil my
I mean,
kids.
I wouldn't even call them parents.
I want to
this
name
point,
one
some
so
of them.
bad. There's one shithead I'm thinking of right now that I know
Yeah,
for a
go
fact
already.
is a
Go ahead.
spoiled.
Say it.
I'm not saying it.
Oh,
Did I say it or no?
Old Train would have said it.
What, Jack
Wait,
Doherty?
Trey, did I say it?
Chad, why are you saying Jack Doherty? That kid's a loser. We've been knowing that. What?
Yeah,
Say
is
it,
that who Trey's
Lacy.
talking about?
I don't know,
I can't say who I'm talking about. No.
man. The Old Train would have said it.
Low key, you're right, Siggy. The old train might have said it. Would have said it.
No, but I
Low key.
also want to marry someone. Obviously that's boring, but like I do. I want to marry.
No, it's
someone.
not boring. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think marriage and kids, like,
I want to find the right wife before anything, regardless, and not
Facts.
just some girl
Facts.
that I want to spoil. I'm talking about a wife that, like, is there for me, would always be there for me, and
Yeah.
you can read through it. So I want to just give her an amazing life. That's it.
yeah, facts.
I'm just a giver. I don't care much about myself. And people could say cap, but I really obviously I'm young. I'm gonna buy stupid
Go
shit.
look for the sub.
But at the end of the day, I always care about the people who care about me. That's just always how I've been. That's how I grew up. Okay. I guess to wrap this up, Lacy.
No, it's my question. It's my question.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Go ahead.
Okay, my question. Let's see here. Let me think about this.
How to stay strong during
Go
no
look for the
contact.
sub.
Hey, buddy, give it up. If a woman
Doing
wanted
it.
to, she would.
What's a good little question here, boy?
Boy.
Yeah, that's right, boy. Let me think about this.
The questions were supposed to be pulled from the chat, but it's all right.
When do you find yourselves? When do you find yourselves like when you think about when you want to stop streaming? If you want to stop streaming, what age do you think that is? Like video gaming, spending a lot of time on the computer, you know, content creation. What
Go look for the
age do you
sub.
see yourself being done?
Love you,
Hang
Ron.
up the
Hope
headset.
Life is good.
Lacy, this is your pod.
Are
Are we talking? Do you see yourselves doing this at 40?
I don't want to be like you. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't. I'd say That's
Speak
so
for
tough.
yourself.
Free money, Chad. Free money. Free money.
Like straight laughing like that.
That's so funny. Let me tier 3 up to you.
Pretty, I could give $1 to every person on Earth.
What? Train?
Sorry.
Or Siggy?
Sorry.
The dick suck?
Go ahead, Lacy. I read a chat. Sorry.
I don't know. I want to see like 30,
Okay. Me?
20,
Okay.
in between 25 and 30, I'd say.
Me?
Because I want to do other stuff. I don't want to stream. I want to have a real estate portfolio. I want to do other stuff inside of like business, not like that's not streaming.
Then you should
Traditional
start that now.
business.
You should start that now.
Yeah, you should start that now. You should have started it
I
yesterday.
don't have enough money right now.
Yeah, you do.
You
You
do.
ever heard of leverage?
Loans?
All right, let Ron speak, and then we can all go to bed.
And then
So what I was gonna ask, what I was gonna say, yeah, I'll probably hang up the headset if you will. Probably like same thing, like when I'm comfortable with everything and I feel like I've done what I wanted to do on I think we talked about this train before too. I don't think I'll ever quit the internet, but streaming wise, I might obviously eventually because it takes a lot of time.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
internet, I always want to be a part of the internet. I think that's just me, it's just how I am. So
You
it's
wear
like,
glasses? I don't think oh, hey, look who
but
decided
yeah,
to
but
grace us with
I
their
guess
presence. You're
my
back.
last question would be.
Hold up,
We're gonna
hold
have
up.
quote of the day. We know.
no, not so fast. Let's bounce the question back to Train. Train, what age you gonna hang up the headset?
We talked about this already.
Well, I think I started way later than you guys, right? Y'all started real early, so I can see what you're saying, right? For you, when you hit 30, that's 9 years from now. So even that is crazy. 9 years, like think of 9 more years of every single day. Which don't get me wrong, it's great. We love what we do, right? For me, I don't know. I mean, like I still feel like I'm 20.
What's your age?
So look like you're 20.
No, I mean like in terms of just like maturity wise. I'm sitting here saying crazy shit, right? I don't give a things like that, right? Well, I do give, but I don't give a little bit of a mixture of both. But anyway, so there's a little side quest right there. I had to, say it out loud. Anyways, I don't know. I don't feel 20. That's a lie. I feel like I'm maybe like 26. Nah, maybe I feel 30. I don't know what I feel. The point is, I don't know. I don't know.
What is this? Okay.
I truly don't know. I just whenever I don't know. Yeah, that's a great question.
I think whenever you find your next like true purpose in calling Train,
I mean,
think
Doc's
that's
like
when it'll be
52,
time.
isn't he? And he's still going strong.
Nope.
52.
Train, you could literally delete all your accounts on the internet and still live the exact life you want to live.
Yeah, but he could have done that 10 years ago. I'm just kidding.
Maybe 2 or 5.
Yeah, but I love gaming. I love like hanging out, you know, and just
Exactly.
like here's what it is for me before you guys go to bed. Okay.
We're not going to bed.
Let me tell you guys what motivated me to get to where I am right now. And I'll be real short. I won't yap like usual, like an old man. Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, this is the pod.
I would want him to, yeah, but I actually have to wake up so early, bro. I have to wake up at
Yeah,
8
trust me.
a.m.
If I yap, it'll, you know, a 10-minute thing will take 2 hours. So, anyways, do y'all remember? I've said this before. Do y'all remember when you were having like, you know, slumber parties or sleepovers, you know, with your friend groups when you're younger?
I still do.
I don't
right,
have any
and, like,
friends.
Yeah, but it was different back then when you had school and shit, right? Like Sunday, you know, Saturday night would roll around the corner. Right?
Friday and
No,
Saturday.
hold on, wait, hold on, no. I'm talking the bad part. Saturday would roll around. You have a great time. You have fun, right? And then the nighttime hits, and you know, damn, I gotta wake up tomorrow. Sunday's not as cool because you know Monday's coming, school starts again.
Yep.
That feeling of terror, right? That feeling of just straight like depression relative to
aware.
when you're younger, right?
When I heard Sunday Night Football's theme music, I knew the weekend was over.
Yes. So that exactly. So that feeling you felt when you heard that music, right? It was just this dampening, terrible feeling that the fun was ending.
Jesus, this is.
I
getting dark.
vowed. No, bro, I vowed back then that I would work my ass off and I'd find a way to get to a situation where the fun never ends, where I could literally stay up for 3 weeks, or I could game 3 weeks every day for months, years, every day, and there will always be somebody, right? I'll have friends that are gaming all the time. That there is no, you know, that there is no school on Monday. There is no work on Monday. Like I wanted to work hard to get to a point where every day was the weekend. And that's like that's
It didn't
right?
matter. Yeah, I know how you feel.
I hated that feeling. That feeling was like a PTSD trauma to me. I know it sounds like some like
No, it
privileged shit.
doesn't.
Like I hated that. I hated that feeling.
amazing
So I just
outlook.
vowed to remove it. I vowed to remove that from my life. And that's also
Good
why, like,
quote to
I
live
do
by.
want a wife and kids, but it goes into that as well. Because I feel like a wife and kids is that Monday waking up, right? Because you have responsibilities, right? You have
Yeah, I know what you
I know
mean.
what you're saying. It's
you know
funny.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You have
you
family to
do.
The
take
way
care
you
of.
word
And
it was just funny.
Like,
no,
it's Monday. Got to take little Timmy or
what I'm saying
Train
is, like,
Junior to school.
yeah, the kid comes before you. Your family comes before you. So it's like, in my eyes, like, sure, you're doing it out of love and you want to do it, but still, like, you're putting yourself in another like binding. And to me, it's just like, damn, I just want to be free and forever live my weekends. Does that make sense?
I understand exactly.
Yeah, I get
actually
it.
do, like, unironically. I'm not even just saying that to shut you up. Like, I actually understand what you're saying. We talked about that before, and I really like the quote that you used. Well, I guess quote. We didn't do it on purpose, but it's just a quote that you, I guess, might live by. Correct me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, but it's like to work every day. Like, what was the quote you said? It was exactly. It was really good. It was like every day's a weekend. I guess is what you said, kind of
Yeah.
to a point, which
Yeah.
I think is a great way to think about
Every day
life.
feels like a weekend day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to take a moment here to roast this guy, then we'll wrap this up here. Aiden 6 Audit says, so selfish. Buddy, let me tell you what.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is in my
Let me-
chat.
Yeah. Let me roast you a little, real quick. Hear me out. My life is the last thing. It is the farthest thing
Get the Kekos
from
out, chat.
selfish. You understand me, boy? The farthest thing.
Do the Lacy cat.
Half my income goes back to the people. Do you understand me? Not even socialists do that. They talk about it. They don't do it. I do it. Do you understand? Half my existence goes back to somehow giving myself or giving my income or giving something, some act of service back to the people. Do you understand? If anything, if you had a brain that wasn't so unevolved, that wasn't just so brain dead stupid, you'd realize that me being aware that I feel this way and I don't want to have kids and a family right now is actually the opposite of selfish. Selfish would be to have it and not be ready for it and give the people that I should be putting ahead of myself the life that they, right? Not giving them the life that they deserve. Because I'm not mature enough for it. So technically, you're just a dumb mother. It'd be the unselfish thing to do to understand that I'm not there maturity-wise yet and I'm not going to do it yet. Stupid brain.
Let's not slip. Let's not slip.
Bitch.
Let's not slip.
The pod's losing sponsors.
No, it's just crazy. Like, what a idiot. Like, I hate people who are just so
To every person in chat.
dumbass mother. Holy shit, you are one dumb. People can't think
Capital
outside the
D
box.
colon.
No, go to school. Go to school and fix your goddamn critical thinking, kid. Thank
I
you.
don't think school's gonna help that.
Oh, mother. Call me selfish
Anyways.
while his. No, hold on. Considering call me selfish while your favorite streamers hoard their little pussy.
He
Huh?
subbed to me for 3
little-
months.
Same names. Same names.
Non-sub. Little
You're not talking about
crazy,
me, right?
bro. Crazy. No, I'm not talking about you.
You're not talking about Jason, right?
No, I'm not talking about any of you guys. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Yes, little.
Okay, now that we lost all of our
Crazy.
sponsors,
we might as well drop the quote of the day.
we're gonna do that right after this. Lacy, your biggest advice to someone who wants to do what you do.
Aww.
That's gonna sound so bad.
No, go ahead, bro. Get cringe. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Clip farm.
Hold on. I gotta say one more thing. I'm so sorry. Says, Train talks so tough. He spells tough TOUFF. I could tell what area you come from, kid. Dumb. Go back to school. That's number one. Number two, I would knock this guy out, buddy.
Whoa! Capital D colon.
No, that's what he said to me. That's what he,
In-game.
no,
Catlaw.
that's what he said to me.
Oh.
He said I would knock Trainwreck's TV out. I'm not saying I'd knock him out. I don't talk like that. This is telling me that he would knock me out. Listen, boy, little. Let me say two things to you. First of all, let me tell you.
Lost all of our sponsors.
No. Listen, Benjamin, ass little yourself after a weed smoker, huh?
Yo,
little.
Really,
No, hold on.
T?
Give me a second here. Hey, little. Listen up. Listen up, buddy. Unclog your ears. Put your headphones on loud. I want you to hear this once and once only. Okay. Don't talk about people acting tough or how you knock people out when you have an anonymous profile, no profile picture, no name attached
Train,
to
you
your
are
profile
a fucking
picture, no
billionaire!
social
Why
media.
are
I
you
don't give a
arguing
fuck.
with
I don't give
him?
a fuck. Yeah, that's staying humble. That's staying humble and treating everyone the same. Listen, put a picture and put a name behind your word. Don't talk about knocking people out when you have no picture or name on your shit. And if you want to talk about it, hop in this Discord right now. Have your boy Ron add you in and cam the up. I bet you're a porky little porker, huh? Yeah, you're gonna start snorting for me, huh? You're gonna start snorting like your mother snorts? That little fucking whore? Yeah, what's the deal?
And our sponsors are gone. How did we get from, like, give advice to your viewers to this, Train? Jesus.
No, bring this guy in Discord. I want to see him.
Yeah,
I want to see this guy
Alright,
talk.
let's end this first. Okay, slash user M, hold up. Oh my
Guy
god.
only has 2 messages in Ron's chat of all time.
Okay, mods, find out his name, slash user M, have it ready. Let's just get this question out, then we can add him. Just keep his name ready. Lacy, advice to the viewers
Sorry about
who
that.
want to be you.
Who want to become a streamer?
Yeah, someone in your position.
I'd say number one, don't
Accept
look at it.
advice. Oh.
Don't look at it as a job. Just do it, have fun with it, and if it becomes a job, it comes naturally, and that's what happens. And number two,
No.
God,
Oh my god.
please, Train!
incorrect.
I've got to wake up in 6 hours!
Yeah, but that's incorrect.
How can it be incorrect? It's his personal opinion!
Yeah, it's bad advice.
Oh my god.
how?
Oh
I'll
my
tell
If
god.
you drop your
tell you
whole
why.
life and try to become a streamer when you're averaging 0 viewers, that's just,
Oh my god.
So let me tell you. No. So let me ask you a question, Lacy. Is every single day you've gone live, did you want to be live?
no.
Exactly. So if you didn't treat it or view your thing as a job, right? You wouldn't have been live the days you
It is a
didn't want
job
to be
for me
live.
now, though. I'm saying in the beginning when you're
Yeah,
just starting
that
out.
is true because he's more so giving advice to people that are just coming up.
Who are
It
just
doesn't
coming up.
matter. Yeah, but that's a terrible like thing for them to get in their heads. In my opinion, the best advice, the better advice to give in that situation would be listen.
Mods, change the title
Right.
to Train Podcast.
No, hear me out. Hear me out.
Just kidding.
The better
Go ahead.
advice would be, and this goes for you guys too. The better advice would be, listen, right? We're doing what we love to do, and most days, it's like it's not a job, it's a hobby. But there are going to be days.
Wait, save this, save this. I have a quote. No. Save
There
this.
are
We're
going
doing
to
quote
be
of the
days.
We're doing
There
quote
are
of the
going
day.
Go
there are
down,
going-
write your
there are
train.
going to be days where you don't want to do it, but you know you need to do it. You have to do it.
You're
You
spoiling your
understand?
quote. We're saving the last actual questions. We all give a quote.
Remember, chat, it's not about what you want to do, it's about
Yeah,
what
but-
you...
Have to do what you
Needs
need to do, right?
to do.
So I'm just saying, like, Lacy is that's beautiful and that's very idealistic of you, and that's how it should work. And I
But
love
fuck
that,
you.
Lacy. That's very beautiful. But I think in this world, you have to understand that it takes a maturity to do what you guys do, right? Lacy, you do an amazing job. You're live every day. Ron, you too. Siggy, you're doing a great job for Ron. It's like what you guys do is hard
He
work.
streams every day. He's just.
But sorry,
Just fuss about it,
I
Nightbot.
didn't see the bottom of the directory. My bad. So, anyways,
Really?
I'm kidding. 6'6".
Path to affiliate.
No,
He
I'm
doesn't
kidding, bro.
stream.
Good luck.
He doesn't stream.
Okay, then let me change my advice. Let me get my
Continue,
advice.
continue. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm
I
so
was,
sorry.
No, you're right. I was just thinking, like, when I started out, the way I started out was I just did it because I enjoyed it and had fun. I didn't look at it as, oh, I have to go live today. And then eventually it went into that because I knew that's what I was doing for a living. But if you want to become a streamer and you want to try to push it, I would say the number one thing would just be to, and it sounds bad, but you have to clip farm.
Train's typing to someone in someone's chat. I know it.
You gotta post on TikTok. What did he say? What did he
Add
say?
Benjamin Hoppin Colin came up. He didn't listen to a single thing you said. Okay, let's just get this done. Quote of the day.
Well,
Quote of the
Benjamin
day.
loads up. What Benjamin loads up?
Wait, he's doing that after. That's gonna go.
I know,
after.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna do the quote now and then.
Okay, so this is the ending of our podcast. If you made it, say me. We do this with all of our guests. Quote of the day from me, from Train, from Siggy, from Lacy. Lacy, you start. What's your quote of the day? A quote that you may live by, a quote that you wanna
Enjoy. Maybe something Kobe said.
I'll go first.
A motto.
Yeah, I'll go first. Then Siggy, then Train, then Lacy. It would be nice for the last person to be the guest. Me. It's cliche, but And Train puts a lol W with a heart in my chat to someone.
Wait, is that at a girl?
Yo, she's 16, Train.
That's not at a girl. Some guy made a joke to me. I put a lol W because he was being positive and nice.
Okay.
Aw, W
I was showing
positivity.
love
Train's
to
not sending
positive-
you a Bitcoin, little bro. Stop typing him.
No, I was
Anyways.
showing love to the positive people. Sometimes as streamers, what we do is we focus on the negative people. Now think about this. How do you think positive or neutral chatters feel?
My quote of the
hear me
day.
out. Hear
Shut the fuck up!
Hear me out.
Please!
Hear me out. Wait, no,
Shut
hear
the
me out.
fuck
No,
up!
run. Hear me out.
Please, bro! Please, Train!
Last thing.
Shut
Last
the
thing.
fuck up!
Last thing. Last thing. Last thing.
You
Last
said
thing. All
that
right, hear
7 things ago!
Yo, last thing, seriously, okay? Just hear me out, okay? Sometimes, listen, how do you think the chatters feel, the neutral and positive ones that sit there and talk to us every day? We don't say a word to them, right? But one negative shithead donkey fuck cocksucker says one thing and we give him all the
I'm
attention.
talking to Dean, bro. I'm literally talking
Yeah,
to Dean.
it's better that we give
Panic.
attention to the positive and neutral frogs. We need to do a better job at that, me especially. Thank you. Continue, Ron. Quote of the day.
Everybody smiles in chat.
Always believe in yourself.
Actually, one more thing.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
I'm kidding.
Always believe in yourself when others don't. It sounds corny and cliche, but it's the truth. At the end of the day, it's night. And at the end of the day, it's you versus you. Siggy?
So you just gonna steal my quote? Well, part of my quote. All right, I'll go. Let me think. All right.
Train
Okay.
is still typing. Just get it out, please. I need to go to bed.
They're not. He's not getting a Bitcoin, chat. You're not getting a Bitcoin. All right, chat. Remember,
Well, technically.
Oh
just
my
continue.
god.
everybody in here right now, in this moment, it's
Mhm.
it's 12:11 where I'm at right now.
211.
You are very special.
Hmm.
Even if you might not feel like it, you are, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even if you think you're a shitty person, you're alone, you have no friends, you are special because you are one in a million. At one point, you were just one little sperm cell in your daddy's little nutsack. But guess what? You made it out. However old you are, 15 years old, 18, 21, however old you are, you've made it this many years on this earth. And you're breathing and you're living and you're watching the Siggy and Stay pod.
We're all here for a reason.
I say that to say this. If you were able to make it this far in life, you've already won the lottery. What can't you do? Anything you set out to do in this world that you put your mind to and you put a plan to, I believe that you can do. A dream without a plan is just a dream, and it will always be a dream. So tomorrow when you wake up, remember that you're special. And every day you walk this earth, you're special, and
Thank
don't
you,
take it for
Kate.
granted, because you could be dead right now.
Amen. Train, please do the quickest quote you could ever think of.
Well, first I want to ask you this. Is this Benjamin guy coming to the
Yes,
call or what?
after the pod, bro. After the pod.
All right, he has the cam up too.
Okay, just get your quote. Then Lacy's gonna get
Only,
his quote.
listen, you server mute the guy.
Okay,
He
I'll
has
do
the
it. I'll do
cam
it.
up.
Just get the quote out, please.
Okay, he has the cam up before he can even speak.
Okay.
Yes, cool. All right. Anyways, my quote of the day would be, let's see. Wait, it says Benjamin is not chatted here. Yeah, guys,
Oh
what was the
my-
username?
Oh my god, he left. He left, Train. He left. You won, bro. He left my chat. He got off.
No, it's not about winning, bro. It's just like people don't have to like me, but at least just like be, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, there's no need to like me. Just
Oh,
you
he
know.
said I was trolling, lol. That was his message.
No. Oh, Benjamin, it's all love, bro. My bad too. Hey, all love, baby. All love.
Yo, we did not waste a hour of you yelling at a random viewer. Bro, just get your quote out, bro. Please
Oh
get your
shit.
quote out.
Hey, all love, baby. All love. My quote would be probably, so let me tell a story real quick.
Oh my god! I'm not doing this. I'm not doing
No,
this.
hold on. Well, let me tell a story about my quote. Okay, just hear me out. Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
He's trolling, bro.
I'm not trolling.
You
I'm not
are-
trolling. By the way,
Sub.
all love to everybody.
Okay, gifted a tier 1 sub to
Did you all see what
Akil
happened? He,
They have
he
given
apologized. I
45
apologize.
gift
That's
subs.
true love and maturity right there. All love, baby.
Bro, this is the cocaine. Like, what's
Let's
going
get back
on?
to this though. So, way back in the day, I had a car. Okay, I had a car back in the day, and I got made fun of for it every day, all the cool kids at school.
Aww.
Yeah,
What
they
car
made
was
fun of me every
No,
day.
Lacy, no.
It was a Buick.
Just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Right. And then as soon as I got rid of that car, the same people who made fun of me, they bought that same car and it became the cool car. Right.
Trendsetter.
Now throughout my career, right, and throughout my life, you know, in high school, in college, and in streaming, right? Stop doing the knocking sound, buddy. Okay, that shit was invented when y'all were still attached to your mother's umbilical cords.
Please,
Okay,
Train, just get to
it
the
ain't happening
fucking
again.
quote.
Who the that? Who the that was
It
that? You,
was
Lacy?
Lacy.
Was that you, Lacy? Huh? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Was that you, Siggy? Huh, buddy? You got a hot mom or what? You
Please,
wanna hop in?
I'm going to bed. I'm gonna
Okay.
end. The pod's
No,
just
I
gonna
got
get
you.
ended, bro.
So-
It's just gonna get ended.
The quote of the day is this. Okay. Don't.
Except,
No. Listen. It goes back to what Ron, Lacy, and Siggy were talking about earlier, right? The people, you know, chirping at you out of jealousy and envy, right? Ignore those pussies. You understand me?
that
what
was the
you
fucking
love.
quote.
Do what you love, grind,
There we go.
and as long as you're not hurting anybody, right? As long as you're being transparent and not deceptive, right? Hey, just do your thing, keep grinding, and don't let others make you feel like. No, hold on. Don't make others make you feel like what you have is shit.
Go look for the sub.
If they were in the
L
position
quote.
that you were in, they would love it. So they're giving you bad advice. They're trying to make you feel bad. So you toss everything that they want. You understand me? So don't fall for that insecure shit. Keep grinding, and I hope you all make it to the top. But then again, statistically speaking, if you look at the statistics,
Oh my
and
god, oh
who
my god.
makes
Just
it,
get your fucking...
a lot of
Anyways,
you probably
Lacy,
won't.
Lacy, what's
But I
your...
hope all of you do make it. So please, guys, prove the statistics wrong and make it to the top. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Hurt
Train.
people, hurt people.
No, you just said my quote.
Oh, come on, man! Okay, just...
Oh, are we doing quotes?
Bro.
We've been saying quote for the last 20
I can't
minutes.
do this, bro.
All right, well,
Okay,
I mean, even though Siggy said it, my quote was a quote that I've been using recently to deal with hate. It's hurt people, hurt people. No one that's going to be hating on anybody is going to be doing better than you if they're hating. That was my quote.
Okay.
Siggy.
That is the end of the Lacy Siggy...
Wait, I got a quote. Wait.
What is it, Train?
Like, how do you...
He's literally looking up motivational quotes.
Wait, give me a sec here. No.
Dude.
He's looking up Kevin De Bruyne quotes.
That is the end of the Stable Siggy pod featuring Lacy and special guest Trainwrecks TV. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a comment of who you like, whether it be in the chat or the YouTube video, who you want next, and if you guys like the pod. Thank you, and we will see you in the next one.